We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now Dart. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Giants nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw is Dart. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
He'll check this one down to Scatterby. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Looking to throw, Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Likely, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here go 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Cowboys had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road, but now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Prescott. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On the ground. It's Scadaboo to start the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Zone read here. It's Scadaboo with it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Dart going to give to Scadaboo. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. Scadaboo not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Right side, there's Likely with it. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on 3rd and goal.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 47.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 40.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46.
Out of the gun, they run with blue. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Now Austin. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing his dart. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 43-yard line.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. He'll let it fly for Austin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Dart looking to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To the air, Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Kill. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's good for a Cowboys first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Hey.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing, Prescott. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
First down, here's Scalaboo. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dart. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now's the punter, Jordan Stout. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Kill.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go, 46, 40, here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kick.
To throw is Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here's Austin. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
46-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
We're going to 53. Hey, kill! We're going to 54. 26.
Now Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw this time. Gets it underneath to Blue. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go. 47. Here we go, go to 54. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone.
But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a first and 10, just shy of the 30. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll look to throw here. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott on play action. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take one.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third down and 10.
Hey, 47. All right, in. Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. No one wants to hit the panic button just yet. Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think
looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
that incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Off the play fake, Prescott finds Pickens out right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gun.
Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
At the 14-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 14 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dart going to look to throw here. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Dart once more. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to Tracy. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Gets this out wide to Pickens.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Yeah!
Here's Prescott. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Here's Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this one is right down the middle. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point. A nice spin into some open field. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
A first look now for Darrynton Evans. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing his Dart. Complete to Likely. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
And the Giants first down.
They'll run here with Evans. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darrynton Evans, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Sanders set to kick off.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Everyone kill. Everyone going to 53. 26.
Prescott now from the 50. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
47.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 62 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's first and 10. Throwing his dart. That's caught left side by Nabers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Looking to throw, dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Dart. Short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fields. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Here we go. First and goal. Now Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion,
It may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Third down, here's Tracy. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Dart. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47.
Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Kill. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we're going to 54. 26.
Here's Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 48, Giants 32.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To the air, Dart. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Dart. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, go to 54. Here we go, kick. Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. But forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now